Right, we are recording, so I'll kick it off to you to get this call going.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining in today. I'm so glad that you took a moment to hop on this call and watch our launch today for the area. I want to introduce you to Rachel Jackson. She is my mentor and the co-founder of Team Heart, and just a fabulous, godly girl that I just have the privilege of working with and getting to know, and absolutely adore what we're doing for this area. So pay attention, and I hope you enjoy.
Angie, thank you so much. I'm going to bring you back on here in a few minutes to talk a little bit about our products and to share what they have done for you and some of the people that you love the most. Guys, thank you so much for hopping on. It's Saturday. It's the afternoon. Some of you guys are dealing with some storms right now. Some of you guys might be just getting into your day. But either way, I want to honor your time, and I also want to really honor the fact that you've chosen to investigate LifeVantage. And I'm excited for you to hear this information. My name is Rachel Jackson. You can call me RJ. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona with my husband, Josh. We have 2 English bulldogs, and we are just passionate about helping people feel better, look better, perform their best. My background, I went to school for nursing, but I ended up dropping out because I found that it was more sick care than health care. So I was really disillusioned by the medical community. So I became a nutritionist, and I worked full-time in a vitamin store for 3.5 years. I did meal plans and diet guides on the side and took people grocery shopping, and I learned all about the power of wellness. And that's really where my passion for health was ignited. And 11 years ago, though, working full-time at a vitamin store, weekends, late hours, I knew that there had to be a better way. I was sick of commuting, and I wanted to work for myself. Unfortunately, being a nutritionist, it doesn't really pay the bills. It's kind of like personal training. You ever met the rich personal trainer? Nope, me neither. So my husband actually dragged me down to a meeting to learn about direct marketing and direct sales. And I fell in love. Even though I was super skeptical, I was young, I was 21 years old. I just didn't see a better opportunity for me than to create freedom, autonomy for myself. So I got started my first business at 21, and I was miserably awful. I failed for the first 4.5 years. And then about 6.5 years ago, things really started to click. I partnered with a wellness company. We ended up bringing a brand new product to the market. We did well over $100 million in revenue in 4.5 years. We made over $3.1 million with that company. And I think more importantly is the lives that we changed. We helped 100 people reach a 6-figure income, created 3 millionaires, helped a couple thousand people, teachers and pharmacists and Medi-Spa owners and personal trainers and stay-at-home moms make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. And in doing so, guys, in creating that freedom, I was able to retire my husband. I was able to travel the world to 21 different countries. And I was able to build an orphanage in Belize, which we still support to this day. We've also freed over 100 children out of human trafficking. And so we've been in this industry now, working from home, bringing a product to the market, but at the same time, we've been able to build this incredible enterprise and freedom and flexibility. And I know that Angie invited you here today because she's at a cusp of her career, 1 year left in teaching, which is really exciting. And so she's really looking at saying, hey, this is my exit strategy. She's already built a really phenomenal business so far, just ranked up to a new rank of leadership with our company. And she knows that the next 365 days are crucial. And so this is why you're invited here is, maybe to take a look at the products to, refer her business, but potentially even to partner with the company. And I'll tell you guys today, we're going to share with you 3 stories. I'm going to share with you the company and the income story. Angie's going to share a little bit more about the product story and really why LifeVantage is positioned to be a billion-dollar player in the wellness industry, which is the fastest growing economic trend in the world today. And why it stands apart from so many other products that are on like the markets or the shelves like GNC and CVS and Whole Foods and Vitamin Shoppe. Where it all began for me with LifeVantage was about 21 months ago when I got sent the ABC Primetime Investigative Report. Most of you guys watched that this week, and I'm sure if you're anything like me, you're probably pretty blown away. I mean, yeah, it's 12 years old, but I was like, hey, if this product does half of what they say it does, wow, we need to be on this. We need to take this. And so This was really LifeVantage's big break. They've been selling products since 2003 as a little biotech company, and the product line was actually developed by Dr. Joe McCord, who is a really established Elliott Crescent Medal winning scientist in the field of anti-aging. So he spent about 40 years studying free radical damage and oxidative stress, and he said his entire life mission to really combat those. And that's where the Little Yellow Pill was born. So when ABC Primetime aired an investigative report, it was our big break that spawned universities and prestigious medical centers to pay attention. And, you know, even though we sold $5 million right after the clip, and that's awesome, right? I mean, $5 million is amazing. The stock went up to 20 bucks overnight. But it was the introduction from places like Harvard, Virginia Commonwealth, LSU, Texas Tech, Denver Health Medical Center, the American Medical Association, the National Institute of Health, even places like Czech Republic, Sweden, the Netherlands, Mexico City. They all contacted LifeVantage and they said, hey, we want to study, we want to get our hands on some of your product and study and research this because we feel like there's something to this. So from 2005 to 9, all these studies began to really conduct and begin to publish, but we were still a little biotech company trying to find our place in the marketplace. And we sold primarily online and then a little bit through retail. We did about $9 million a year. So like selling at Whole Foods, we would sell like a half a bottle per store per month. It was abysmal. And primarily, I think it's really important to understand that this is a product that when sold on ABC Primetime, which was this whole report, the story was told, right? But when it's sitting on a shelf, there's no story told about it. So like the GNC employee had no idea why this was any different than the green tea it was sitting next to. It had no clue. And so in 2009, they hired some consultants to figure out how to take this company to the masses because they knew it was a stellar product. They had all this anecdotal evidence. These consultants came in, they took one look at Protandim, one look at the ABC clip, and they're like, wow, there's a giant story here, but it's one that needs to be told. So that's when we went to person-to-person distribution, network marketing in 2009. And guys, in 4 short years, we went from $9 million a year, almost bankrupt, to $200 million plus in just, 4 short years. Pretty incredible. And we've been steady growing there ever since. We are now the 67th largest company in direct sales. And I think what's exciting is like, this isn't your mother's lipstick company. This isn't the company everybody has heard of. This was a science-based company that was built on about 200,000 really devoted evangelists and customers of the product. So it's the future that gets me excited. So that's where we came from, right? It was this crazy doctor with an incredible vision and all this science and done all this research. And then they got their big break and notoriety. And really though, where are they going into? And that is really the field of nutrigenomics. So you're going to hear more about genomics and nutrigenomics as the next several months and years pass. It's really about studying gene expression and activating the genes in our body without changing the DNA to biohack the aging process. So how can we turn back the aging process? Like, how many guys are into that? Like, raise your hand if you're like, hey, I want to lower my cellular stress. I want to age gracefully. I want to feel better. That is our mission, is to biohack the aging process. And to belabor this point, guys, for the first, last 100 years or so, the whole concept of natural therapy has been supplements. So large doses of vitamin C, large doses of niacin, large doses of vitamin E, and there's noble uses for that. But in the field of anti-aging, we realize that our body doesn't really know what to do with these heavy amounts of mostly synthetic compounds. That the new technology in really aging is as well as we can, as graceful as we can, and feel so good. How many guys want less inflammation? How many guys want better sleep, better sex drive, better skin, less, smaller waist? In order to do that, we need to activate our body's survival genes and put it back to what it was doing when we were a teenager, which is really repairing itself at a high level. Now, this is a conversation today about prevention, and Andrew's going to dig deep into the ingredients of the products and tell you a little bit more about why they're so special. But the overarching theme is, what can we do to prevent man-made diseases? Because, we have a sickness problem. we have a sickness problem here in America and in most Western, nations and industrialized nations. We have number one killer is heart disease and heart attacks or cardiovascular events. And it's crazy because 115 years ago, heart disease or cardiovascular was not even in the top 10 killers. Cancer now kills 1 out of 3, and or afflicts 1 out of 3. It used to be 1 out of 100 people got cancer. What has changed? Our world has changed. And so we have to compensate for the changes. We're eating food-like substances that unfortunately have been genetically modified. They've been sprayed with, waxes and pesticides and fungicides and herbicides and, all sorts of things. We breathe in chemicals all day long, VOCs, formaldehyde, benzene when we pump our gas, jet fuel when we fly, diesel fuel all day, every day. Studies now show we're exposed to 80,000 toxins in a day. Here's what happens to your body. I want you guys just to stop for a second and understand that our body was designed to combat all of this. We have, genes, like survival genes like SOD and catalase and glutathione that are natural scavengers to free radicals. It's the free radical load that has gotten so high. It's gotten so ridiculously out of proportion to what our body can control. That's what cancer is, guys. Our immune system cannot keep up. The DNA mutates, right? It's the same thing with the food-like substances that we're eating. It's causing all the inflammation, the plaque, the triglycerides. So we've got to have a preventative approach, and diet and exercise can only do so much. In fact, exercising too much causes free radical damage. So what can we do? We can think about the power of a different mindset. Now, most people's mindset right now is they wait for a symptom and then they intervene with a drug. But how many of you guys know that when you intervene with a drug, there is a consequence, and usually symptoms, symptoms of a consequence, like, I took this drug and now I don't feel so good, or now I have muscle cramping, or now I have fatigue, or now I have to take this second or third drug to now combat the symptoms and side effects, right? So that's what we don't, there's a position and there's a purpose for traditional medicine. Like if you have an appendicitis, please don't call Angie for Protandim. It's too late. Go to the doctor. But right now, guys, the best day, they always say, when's the best day to plant a tree? 30 years ago. The second best day to plant a tree is now, right? So prevention starts now. And nutrigenomics is not necessarily just about increasing lifespan, though I think we all want to live a little longer. We want to live higher quality lives. We want to have more vigor. We want more vitality. We want more brain and cognitive focus. People say to me all the time, well, Rachel, it's so noble and it's so incredible that you're so passionate about how people live longer, but aren't we all living longer? Hasn't our, lifespan doubled in the last 200 years? And, are we living longer? I'm like, no, we're not living longer, guys. We are dying slower. We are dying slower. So if we can do something now that's affordable, that's unique, that's effective, that's proven, to feel better today, but could potentially have lasting effects in the decades to come, why not? With that, I'm going to pass it over to my business partner, an incredible woman and a Southern belle. I'm going to pass it over to Angie to talk to us a little bit more about the products and really why they're so different. I want you guys to understand these products are only available at LifeVantage. They're absolutely proven, and they're just really life-changing. So over to you, Angie.
Hi, everyone. The first product we have is our Protandim Nerve 2. This is our signature product. This is where it kind of all began. As you can see the picture there, it's made from 5 plant ingredients, and it's a Nerve 2 synergizer. It lowers your oxidative stress by an average of 40% in the first 30 days. There are 23 peer-reviewed published studies and 7 U.S. patents. So that means that the company didn't go out and pay to have the research done like other companies do. These are actually universities, and they're on the National Institute of Health's website, so you can see that. You can read the research. It is the only natural supplement proven to extend life, which is pretty amazing. Prof Nerve 2, 1 and 1, then done. Can't read that. It's too small.
That's so little, isn't it? Just talk a little bit about that. It's not an antioxidant, but a booster.
It's not. Yeah, it's not an antioxidant. you would not be able to consume the amount of food that you take. A cup of blueberries is an antioxidant a little bit, but the Protandim, it helps your body generate its own antioxidants, which is way more than just eating blueberries or something like that. It's something that's inside of you. The Protandim is only $40, and it's potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. That's a pretty powerful statement from the Washington State University. The ingredients are, it's made from turmeric and milk thistle, green tea extract, bacopa extract, and I don't remember that last one. I can't read it. What's that last one?
Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. Okay, and we also have Protandim for puppies. It's called Protandim. It's for dogs, and it's made with the same 5 plant ingredients, a nerve tube synergizer. It lowers oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. It supports joint function, mobility, and flexibility. Now, some personal experiences that we've had with this, with the Nerve Tube Protandim, my sleep has greatly improved. My knee and back pain were gone within 2 weeks. My hair was thin and it's grown back. My fingernails are growing fast. It's just amazing. And as far as my grand dog, he's on it. He's starting it now. I've been giving him samples and it's really helped with his stamina. Protandim Nerf 1 is our newest Protandim family member. It's made from 5 plant ingredients, and it's a Nerf 1 synergizer. And what that does is it boosts and rebuilds your mitochondria of your cell. And if you remember from biology, your mitochondria is where your cellular energy is developed. So it increases your cellular energy. It supports the cognitive and brain health, supports healthy blood and cardiovascular system. And it's $49, or you can bundle both the Nerf 1 and Nerf 2 together and get a discount at $85. And it's, again, all natural ingredients. So the 1-2 punch against aging, we're all, well, I don't know if you all are, but I know I am aging pretty rapidly here, approaching 50 in a couple of weeks. So I take the Nerf 2, which reduces my oxidative stress, reduces pain, lowers inflammation, improves sleep, detoxifies, works on over 200 genes. And then also my Nerf 1, which works along with the Nerf 2, and it helps with mitochondria dysfunction. It improves your heart health, your cognitive function, improves my energy. I have better stamina and more endurance. Now, this is one of the best things that I've ever tried. I have tried so many different skincare systems, from the people on the TV, the celebrities, and being a redhead, I have really sensitive skin, and things just make me break out. Our True Science Beauty System is completely all natural, four-part system. It is a cosmetogenomic, and it's a level 5 skincare. It has absolutely no phosphates, no parabens, formaldehyde, GMOs, petroleum, mineral oil, or artificial colors. And it's great for the most sensitive skin like mine. Our whole entire 4-step system is only $140 with free shipping. And that is super, that lasts about 3 months. I mean, honestly, mine lasts 3 months. I've paid that much, actually $180 a month for other skincares and not gotten any results. But they're amazing. You can bundle it in our Activated Essentials kit and get, for $240, get the 2 Protandims plus the skincare line, and it's $240. Or the Activated Essentials kit alone is $120. And we have the newest hand cream too that's absolutely amazing, and it's only $12. You can't see that here. It's incredible. All right, so the Axio Smart Energy, it's a healthy all-natural energy. Caffeine, we have caffeinated or decaf. It has absolutely no sugar. It's only 15 calories, and it's sweetened with stevia. We have, it's pure brain food, B vitamins, DMAE, quercetin, and pine bark extract. There's red raspberry, grapefruit. My favorite is sour cherry, and then the other one I haven't ordered the other one. What's it? I don't remember.
Grape.
Yes, grape. That's why I don't order it, because I don't like grape. Physique weight management. It's a 4-part system. You have a cleanse, a fat burn, a probiotic with BioTract, and a protein shake. And it focuses on the root cause of weight gain. It supports metabolism and reducing your belly fat. And with that, you also get a free membership to our teamheartfitness.net which provides meal plans and accountability and help for you. It's only $140 for that whole incomplete set for a month, and this actually works. I've been on it since the spring and lost down 25 pounds so far. So as you can see, the pictures there, documentation beats conversation. These are just a few of the thousands upon thousands of people who have had great success with our physique weight management system. The shake is yummy and the products are work, and they're just wonderful. So our commitment to you is that we, with all of our products, they are all natural, they are non-GMO, there are no artificial colors, sweeteners, and flavors, and the products are only good as the studies that they stand on. So there are plenty of studies that you can refer to see how they work out.
And Angie, you've taken a lot of other products in the past, and you've always, kind of dabbled into either weight loss or wellness and wanting to feel your best. How do you feel on these products? What has been, obviously 25 pounds, like pretty incredible. You're the amazing shrinking woman. But how do you feel? What is the other things that you're noticing taking them?
The energy level. I mean, I can just really tell that I'm actually absorbing the nutrients that I'm taking in and the healthier foods. I feel lighter. My belly is not only, I'm shrinking, but it's also flatter. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but I just feel lighter and I feel better and I have more energy just because I'm getting the good nutrition that my body's ingesting.
That's awesome. And then financially, you just hit Pro 3. And leadership rank in our compensation plan. How do you feel about the future? We're going to talk a little bit about the business here, just closing out the last couple minutes. Why did you join this as a business? Like, you are successful. You also do real estate. Why did you say, I'm going to do this part-time and build this alongside my life and my crazy career and wrapping up TV? What is the future for you and what is your goals?
This, the thing I love about this company is that, when I have a real estate transaction, as soon as the closing's done, I spend that money on things and it's gone and I don't get any residual income. But with this company, I work one time and get paid again and again and again on that same bit of work. And I'm looking to do that for the rest of my life and also to leave that for my family. So that'll be a good income for them. That's why I'm doing this.
I love it.
An extra $1,000 or so a month is very handy.
Yeah, exactly, right? You guys would love an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. Like that, we help a ton of people achieve that. So thanks, Angie, for sharing that with us, guys. We are not a GNC. We don't have 20,000 products. We have created 4 unique pillars of anti-aging, beauty, energy, and weight management that are all nutrigenomics. So it's all about taking products that they're not supplements. These are not old school formulas. You can't get them anywhere else. These work down at the DNA, at the gene level, and they get your body working like it should and getting cells back to work and your factory workers back to work in your cells. And so if you just want to be a customer and get on the products, maybe you want to lose weight like Ange, or maybe you want to sleep better. I notice better sleep within 2 days on Protandim. You maybe just want to protect yourself against oxidative stress. Get on the products. You're absolutely going to love them. But if you're looking for something to maybe supplement your income, create something spare time or part-time, or maybe even looking at something like it's an exit strategy, a full-time income or crazy time income, I want to share with you a little bit about the business. So this is a very interesting time right now in this economy because more social entrepreneurs are rising up and building networks. And, it's been really well known, like Robert Kiyosaki and Rich Dad Poor Dad, he talks at smart entrepreneurs that they build networks. And then network marketing in itself, building a business, is like building an income generating asset. It's an asset that pays you over and over. And this makes so much sense in the new economy because everybody wants their side gig. Some people, their side gig is that they do Uber on the weekends, or some people's side gig is that they put their house on Airbnb and they'll rent out a room, on the weekends or during Super Bowl or whatever, and they make extra money on the side. Other people are starting Amazon e-commerce businesses and, developing products in China and whatever. I have a friend that developed a mascara company and got it created in China and sells it on Amazon right now. And so in this economy, everybody has a gig. But with LifeVantage, what's really unique is that you don't have to own any assets, like a brick and mortar. You don't need to have thousands of dollars in inventory or the risk of that. All you have to do is build a network, and you get to use all of the intelligent distribution that LifeVantage has already set up. So the marketing, the customer service, the legal, the all the invoicing, the technology that they have, the patents that they have. We just drive people to our virtual website, our shopping portal online. Now, what we're doing in building this asset is we're building a network of consumers. So most of our consumers are just customers. They want to use the product every day. They reorder every single month, and they love it. They love the product. I mean, every morning in T-Mart, we have thousands of people that get up, they wash their face with their True Science, and then they go to the kitchen and they make up their Axiom, and they give their dog their Protandim, and they take their Nerf 1, they take their Nerf 2, and then they mix up their Physique shake. That is literally the morning routine, first 30 minutes of thousands of our customers. And they use it every single month, and they reorder at a very high rate. 82% of our customers reorder at least once every 90 days. And then we have a small network of distributors. These are people that love the products, you, me, and Angie, and we hand created head to toe. We love them, but we also want to check. We want to refer people. We want to build a business. We want to create that residual income. If that's you, then you say, hey, I need to get started. How do you get going? It's a starter kit. We have a $50 kit, and it's your licensing to become a contractor. It's an independent distributor. So you get a back office, you get a website that has all your merchant services accounts all set up. You're ready to take credit cards immediately. You have samples and some marketing material. So $50, you're in business. Now, in order to qualify to be paid, you need to come in at least $100 to $200 in product sales. So this could be, you and a couple friends each buying some Protandim bottles. It could also be like that Activated Essentials and True Science bundle that Angie talked about for $240. That is one of our #1 bestsellers when people get started, because they get the Nerf 1, the Nerf 2, the probiotic, which helps with the bloating, right? We have this BioTrack technology, amazing probiotic, and then you get the skincare. So and you get free shipping. So $290 and some change for tax, you are in business, like you're ready to go for less than the cost of a few nights out. Now, if you just want to casually refer, I recommend that way. If you want to be like Angie and say, I want to make $500, $1,000, I want to build up to several $1,000s a month for my family and serious income, I would get a pack. So we have a gold pack and a platinum pack. Those are my 2 favorite packs that I recommend. They're $600 and $1,200 respectively. They each have hundreds or thousands of dollars with product and materials, and they both have free shipping. What's interesting in these packs as well is that you get free tickets to our next training convention. So like Subway, when you buy a Subway franchise, they do a convention, a seminar, once or twice a year. And you go to the seminar and you learn all of the metrics of owning a franchise with Subway. So with this, it's very much the same way. We get a science and technology seminar, we get leadership training, we get product education, we get everything that we need to know how to build a business, plus great networking, and there's 5,000 to 7,000 people there. So $600, $1,200, you are in business. Let's show you how to get that money back. Because those people don't care how much does it take to get started. They want to know, how do I make my money back? So if you refer 3 packs, you get your money back. So if you're a gold pack, you refer 3 golds, $200 each, that's $600 earned in 3 referrals. If you refer 3 platinum packs, that's $400 earned for a total of $1,200 total. Guys, if you refer 3 people, you're in profit. Whether it takes you 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, you can be in profit with 3 referrals. Now, you also make up to 40% every time you sell a new customer. So anytime you sell a product to a new customer, they get going, 30 to 40% commissions, and you're going to make up to 9% on the back end. Average of 5% through 9 levels every time they reorder. We call those royalties. That is why Angie and myself are here, is we're building the income generating asset of customers that love our products. Think of like insurance. When people buy a life insurance policy, the agent, they get a commission, and then they also get a commission every time that they repay their, renewals. And it's the same thing with auto and home. It's the same thing with LifeVantage. And that's what makes network marketing so appealing. 175,000 people a week are joining network marketing. Doctors, naturopaths, chiropractors, personal trainers, gym owners, many spa owners. These are some of the people that have just joined our team in the last week or two. We have stay-at-home moms, we have college students, we have grandparents, we have people that are flocking in, entrepreneurs, realtors, teachers, nurses, that all want to build residual income. Now, we also pay several different ways. I don't have time to go through it all. We have a 30% check match bonus on every single new team you start. And then we also have profit sharing, 4% profit sharing for our full-time and 6- and 7-figure earners. So those that build up a huge team of at least $100,000 a month in sales, you can actually get profits of it's pretty cool. Like I own, part of the company. I get equity every month because our team does over $500,000 a month in sales. So it gives us like about an extra $150,000 a year in income. Our equity, our profit sharing, like that is crazy. Like that's 3 times the average income in America. And that's just that line item on our check. I want to quote J. Paul Getty. I would rather have the 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. Isn't that the truth? Most of us, we are pulled in a ton of different directions. We don't have time for a lot of extra, distractions in our life. But if you can build a team, if you can follow our systems, take advantage of our incredible, I'm going to go through this really quick, our incredible training, then we'll show you how to build residual. I want to go through this really quick and just show you the screen. This is our 1-a-month system. We have a 19-minute training video that shows you how to do this once you get started. But if you can give me and Angie 7 to 8 hours a week in this, we can show you by just referring 1 distributor a month, teaching them to get 4 customers on per tandem, and teaching their team to do the same. We call it the 1-a-month system, that in a year, you could be earning over $430,000 a year, have over 4,000 people on your team in just 12 referrals. Now, this is a perfect example. It will never work out quite like this. But even if you failed our 1-a-month system by 90%, you can make an extra 40 grand a year. I know most teachers don't even make that. And so this is a really simple business, but it's not easy. It's the timing that gets me excited. I've been a part of a company. I took a company from 200 million to over 630 million in sales. I was a part of that wave. That's where Angie and I met. And we saw the maturation of that company. Now that company would have been $1 billion company today, but they missed the integrity in leadership. They took some bad turns and they made some poor decisions. This company is faith-based, family-based, integrity-based, ethics-based. They're publicly traded. They follow the SEC, FDA, FTC guidelines. And the thing is that we are funded by federally funded research. We have scientists backed by federally funded research, and we're at the forefront of this genomics trend. So think about when you heard about iPhones 10 years ago. Nobody had an iPhone 1 or 2. My first one was an iPhone 4, I think, or 3G. That was the early majority, right? The innovators, the first 2.5% that gets a part of any trend. So for the iPhone, it was the first 1 or 2 generations of the iPhone. We have not even touched the first 2.5% of all of those people that will get started with like VantageS. So the timing is huge, guys. Like the next 5 to 10 years, I just can't wait to see how Nerve 2 is accepted. And we're the first, we're the fastest, and we have the most science behind us. There'll be other Nerve 2 activators, there will. But we're gonna be the number 1. We're gonna be the gold standard of nutrigenomics. So if you're wondering if you can do this, it's not easy at all, guys. Angie stepped up today. She's launching this big in her market, and she's learning how to present. And we teach you, and we give you guidelines and roadmaps, and we give you a good pain by number system. But we also give you a lot of support. You're in business for yourself, but you're not alone. You're going to have everything. We have cutting edge training on how to build this online, build it from your cell phone. So we're experts at bringing a product to the market. At this point, guys, you have to make a decision. Either you're a first type of person, you want more information, you need to do some research, maybe go to pubmed.gov and read all the studies. Second type person, you want to be a customer, get on the products, de-bloat, have less inflammation, feel better, protect yourself against oxidative stress. Get on the products, give them at least 3 to 6 months. They're cellular based, they take a while to kind of kick in and see that full benefit. The third type of person is you see that, you want to use the products, but you'd love to join the team. You would love to refer people, maybe make an extra couple $100s a month, or maybe have, build up a business, you have more time with your family, or more freedom, or more flexibility, or more travel. We have so many wonderful incentives and a really positive team environment. And this company, I'm excited to see it 4 to 5x over the next several years. And that is why we joined. Over 21,000 people have joined Team Heart in the last year and a half, and over 1,600 people a month at this rate right now. So you're hearing about it now. Angie, thank you so much for loving and respecting your friends so much, and likewise, guys, for your time here today. Angie, is there anything else that you want to share?
No, I just thank you all for coming and taking this time. And sorry we were a little bit late, but I'm glad you all stayed with us.
Thank you, guys. Love you, and have a wonderful Saturday and a very safe weekend. Thanks, Angie.
Bye.
Bye, guys.